Hello, my little pineapples. It's me, Miss Munoz, with our second reading lesson for the week. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get started. Okay, friends, our essential question for this week. Who helps you? Who helps you? And our story genre, what kind of story are we reading? We're reading that informational, that non-fiction type of story. And today, friends, our reading lesson is going to focus on the author's purpose. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. And our story, friends, is called Meet Rosina. And I think you're really going to enjoy our story for today. All right, our essential question for the week, friends. Who helps you? Let's keep thinking about that this week. And who helps you? And how can we be helpers? So, friends, those informational stories, those nonfiction stories, they're about real people, real places, and real things. And what makes them informational stories is also those special text features. And some of those text features are the table of contents, the glossary, the headings, the bold-faced words. That means when the words are really thick. And our favorite begins with the letter C, caption. Yes, friends, that's those little sentences that tell us about a photo or a drawing, our little phrases, labels, photographs, drawings, and even diagrams. Yes, just like our flower, friends, when we drew our flower that was growing. Okay, and today, as I said earlier, our focus is going to be the author's purpose. What does that mean, friends, the author's purpose? Well, friends, remember when we were in class, we talked about it's as easy as pie. And authors, when they're writing our stories, they want to persuade us, inform us, and sometimes, friends, even entertain us. So if we think of those first letters as P, I, E, persuade, inform, entertain. And this week, friends, we are focusing on the I for inform, like an information. The author is telling us information or facts. And we learn amazing things, and our brains just keep growing. And friends, here's some other examples of information stories, like butterflies, or maybe some facts about winter. Pandas. Oh, friends, we love pandas in our class. And maybe we're going to learn about a real person, like Amelia Earhart. And friends, if you were listening to my story this week, we're also reading about a real person named Jane Goodall. So make sure you listen to our story because it's about a real person too. Okay, friends, are you ready for today's story? Our story is called Meet Rosina. And our story is about a girl who's a lot like you. So this story is by George and Conda. Are we ready? Let's see. Here we go. I am deaf, so I talk with my hands. Friends, do you notice what she's doing? She's signing. Friends, do we use our signs in class? We do. And she's spelling her name with her fingers. And she's also using the sign to say hello. So in sign language, you can use a gesture like more, or you can spell like we do, A, B, C. So let's listen about this story. Are you ready, friends? Are your eyes watching? Are your ears listening? Are your bodies calm and still? Let's keep going. Hi, I am Rosina. I am deaf, so I talk with my hands. Friends, if she is deaf, that means she cannot hear. So she's using her hands to communicate. I go to a special school for deaf children. All of our teachers teach with American Sign Language. We call this signing. We study math, writing, reading, and art. It's the same as in other schools. My brother Emilio also goes to my school. We play basketball during recess. My mother and aunt are deaf too. They both work at my school. My mom is a teacher's helper. My Aunt Carla shows us pictures of students who used to go to the school. My mom was one of them. My aunt often tells stories about when my parents were young. Sometimes we go to the school library. Our librarian, Haiti, signs stories from the books in the library. Haiti is good at telling stories. She makes us feel as if we're in the story. The story can make us feel sad, scared, worried, or happy. I love going to art class. I like to paint. Here I am painting a picture of myself. Our class made up a story. It's about a deaf father who woke up one day with 4 arms. We wrote it and did all the drawings. Then we made it into a book called Too Many Hands. I like sports. We are playing rugby. The way we play is to tag the person carrying the ball. Then he or she throws it to another player on the team. By running fast, we can get away and cross the goal line. Our team played other schools. We beat all of the other teams and accepted a big trophy. We were so happy. We splashed our coach in water. Some of us got wet too. We are all friends, so no one got mad. After school, I shower and change my clothes for dinner. Mom likes to fix my hair. She puts it up in a bun like her mother did. At home, we all help Mom cook meals. I chop lettuce, Emilio cuts up cheese, Dad makes guacamole. After dinner, Dad and I play a game of chess. Emilio roots for me. Mom, Dad, Emilio, and me. That's my family. But there are many more too. We are a big family. I have lots of aunts, cousins, grandpas, grandmas. Most of my mom's family is deaf. My whole family uses sign language to talk to each other. This is how we sign goodbye. Okay, friends. Now, as a reader, I'm going to ask myself about why did the author write these facts about Rosina? Let me think. Thinking rock. These are the clues that will help us understand the author's purpose. Let's think as readers. Here we go. What are some clues we found in the story to help us understand the author's purpose? I'm thinking. Okay, I think I got one. Here we go. Rosina goes to a special school for deaf people, and they use sign language to communicate. Oh, okay, that's a good clue. Let me see. Let me think if I can find another clue. Oh, I think I have one more, friends. Rosina likes to play sports, and the people on her team are her friends. Is that another clue? Is that another detail that we learned in the story? Yeah, I think so. Thinking rocks back up. Let's see if we can find one more clue or one more juicy detail. Here we go. Rosina likes to spend time with her family and they play games. Now, friends, let's think back. What would the author's purpose be for us? Why did he write this story? You guessed it, friends. The author's purpose was to inform us, to tell us information or facts about who? Rosina. And did we learn some things about Rosina from our story? Yes, we learned some interesting facts, like she goes to a special school, she uses sign language, she likes to play sports, she and the people on her team are her friends, and she loves to spend time with her family, and they love to play games. So, friends, we have another story, and I want you to read this story and think about what is the author's purpose in this story. Okay, friends, that's your assignment. I'll be checking in with you this week to see if you have discovered the author's purpose of this short story. Have a great day, my little pineapples. I'll see you soon.